I'm going to take the screen share off and I'm going to do one little example for you. Actually, let me take it back on. Sorry about that. And I'm going to go into Maryland case search and I'm going to show you a little bit about how we go and we find some people here, some criminals. The fun part we're going to get into. So let me just move this out of the way for a second, and then we'll go in here. So where we're going from Maryland, and most states have this, but not every state. So if you're not in Maryland, I understand, but most places, we put in Maryland case search. And if you're in another state, you likely can find this too. And what this is an online record of what's going on. So you can see it says Maryland Judiciary Case Search. So what this will do is we can put a name in. Now I'm going to go ahead and put, and it says here, we got to hit this little thing saying we're not going to use this for evil. You know, we're not going to, you know, they're going to give us some information on people, but don't. And this is free, by the way, if anyone's watching, and it's free in most states and they have this. So we got a guy recently who did wrong by one of our students. His name was Jason Hagan. And I think that's how you spell it. And maybe an E. Let's see. And then his first name. Now, one of the things we can add to this training is like having a picture of someone's ID would be really amazing, because you can take that picture of their ID and now you got their middle name, you got their birth date. Because one of the things that happens, like if you put my name in, I basically robbed like a bank last week, and now I'm in a lot of trouble apparently, because apparently Michael Green is a very common name. But if you got to know like my birth date and my middle name, then you can actually weed out all the other Michael Greens who are not me. Like every time I sell a house, they're like, "Oh, we got like 800 judgments against you." I'm like, "They're not me." I don't know why you got those, but eventually now they're, you know, I have to show them that I'm Michael Green. Here's my social security number. And I got to show them I'm this Michael Green, not the other ones that don't like to pay their bills. And because, you know, it's just something that comes up. So you can see here, we basically don't want to put any of this in. We just want first name, last name. If you can get the middle name, that would be amazing, because that's going to help you clarify that it's the person. But just for this, we're just going to show you, and we're going to give you just basically, and it's going to put the search in. Now, I don't know if these are actually Jason Hagan, because it's, you know, it says Jason D, Jason Darren. It could be him for sure. It is all the same person. And there's a lot going on. Got a warrant for traffic. I mean, 16. But here's what we're really looking for is the more recent stuff. So see if we can actually move the filing date up, because I don't care if someone got in trouble in 2014. What I care about for this particular Jason Hagan is, look at this. In 19, he has got a lot going on, right? He's got tons of stuff happening. Now, you just click into here and it'll tell you what they got going on. Because I actually looked my name up and I seen that I had a case search, but you know what it was for? I got busted for a permit and they made me go to court, because I was like, when did I get in trouble? I was like, I ain't been in trouble like since I was 18, like 20 some years ago. And I looked it up and it was actually, I got a fine for a permit and they made me go to court and they actually put me into the case search. So we kind of want to look and see what it is, right? Now this says it's criminal. Mine was like not criminal, obviously. It was just for a thing. Says height 6'5", male. He's black, by the way. The Jason Hagan I know, I don't think he's black, but I know he's not 6'5", so this ain't the right guy. I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't know, he's kind of, he could be like, I think he's like Spanish or something, but he's not 6'5", that part I know, so this all helps, and you know, that means this is not the right guy. So you can see we can look at this, and he says criminal, here's what he got locked up for. Let's see if we can figure out, oh, public defender, let me see if we can tell what he actually was arrested for. Preliminary hearing, courtroom concealed. So yeah, I don't really know. Oh, misdemeanor charge, private trespassing. Trespassing on private property is what this person got locked up for. So anyhow, we can see that all this stuff that's happened. Now, again, we're really looking for things that are more recent. We're looking for anything to do with money. Like if someone's in, like, got somebody foreclosing on their home, they're, you know, got issues with money, like, you know, that's not going to be a good person you want to work with, because in general, if they got a lot of money issues, you know, it's just not good for us. And you never want to pay people up front, but you definitely would never want to give somebody who has a lot of money issues money up front at any level, even if you think you like them and trust them. So we can see this might not be the same Jason Hagan. I'd have to get more information, but I just wanted to give you an example of how this works. And this is free and can be done in most states. And you can just dig in if you really want to check someone out. So that's the key to our success. So let me go back to our PowerPoint slide, and then we're going to jump into some Q&A.